How are you feeling? How long have you been here?
3 months, May 17th.
And what brought you?
That's difficult to answer.
I'm not clear. How is it that playing the piano for people has eventually resulted in your being here in the hospital?
That's difficult to answer.
this the end? There's a noise inside my head of crying people facing death. Is this the end? Is this the end? Oh, I'm burning in the stone. There's no place to hide. I'm burning in the stone. What have we done to the world? What have we done to the world? I'm burning in the stone. There's no place to hide. I'm burning in the stone.
And lastly, we ask that there be no recording or streaming of today's sessions from the floor. And any disruptive behavior in today's session will result in being removed from the call.
We please ask that there will be no recording or streaming of today's sessions from the floor. Any disruptive behavior today could result in being removed from the call. So, just be a nice person. So with the little housekeeping things out of the way, let's jump right in.
Again, we ask no recording or streaming of today's session.
We ask that there be no recording or streaming of today's session from the floor. Any disruptive behavior in today's session will result in being removed from the call.
Won't anybody help us? What are we running for? When there's nowhere we can run to anymore. We can't afford to be innocent. Stand up and face the enemy. It's a do or die situation. We will be invincible. And with the power of conviction, there is no sacrifice. It's a do or die situation. We will be invincible.
Who the fuck is Karlyn? She's just some sweet lady. She's like in a knitting. She does like a knitting stream. She's like a knitting YouTuber. She does knitting.
Can we grow up a little bit and
Alt
not
Girl
be
sent $200.
retarded?
Have you
Please.
seen the work of Karlyn Borysenko? Anti-commie cult leader and is obsessed with looking at what actual far-left communists are talking about and organizing today, infiltrating them. They infiltrated the universities, schools, media. She has the receipts to back it up. Primary source evidence. Infestation is dire and she calls Republicans idiots eating slop. Agree.
Thank you for the big super chat. Yeah, I know Karlyn B. She's solid. She's funny. I
The
like
great
her.
noticer sent $200.
Literally.
So
not
it's,
Ian.
it's not because I haven't dangled my junk into the combat zone on purpose to get some camera footage, but that's the big part of what's the
Is
problem.
that what you call reporting?
Go
and live
under, if
streaming?
you're going to do it,
Yeah,
go
seriously.
undercover. Otherwise you're wearing a hunk of meat in a lion's den. Nick Shirley, I love you. Take care of yourself, man. Karlyn Borysenko went undercover. Do stuff like that. Like if you want to expose this thing, don't pariah, please.
But Ian, here's and I agree with you to an extent.
I watch these streams, and I've been watching a self-professed fascist named Karlyn, who drinks and and basically roasts these live streams. But weirdly, she has apparently embedded herself with Antifa before, and so it's such a funny stream because
so they tolerate her.
Oh no, not anymore. She no. She's I mean, I don't know if she's trolling or not, but on her stream, she's like, I am a fascist.
Right.
So she's proudly proclaiming she's a fascist. I don't know how much of that is trolling, how much of it is real, but conservatives who are drawn to her stream will say things like, these people are funded by George Soros. And it's the funniest thing because she gets so mad. And she's like, get off fucking Fox News. Stop watching that shit. It's all wrong. Do these people look funded? Do these people look like they have money? They're not funded. It's so, and I guess her bigger point is by saying these are funded agitators and not saying what they actually are, which is anti-capitalist revolutionaries, you dilute what's really happening. Because what's really happening, according to her, and I think a fair amount of people, is that the economy is so fucked. The middle class is diminishing so much. The cost of living is so high that this is the perfect soil you need if you wanted communism to grow anywhere.
What's up, everyone? What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Wednesday. Big day. Big show. Big show. Because all hell hath broken loose, and the only thing that might save us is the fact that it's wintertime. Really and truly, this is the situation that we're in. All hell has broken loose. The left has finally gotten what they have wanted for, I mean, quite frankly, a while now, if we're being honest. The left has been trying to provoke a Kent State style thing since the beginning of 2024 with the Columbia University College and campus. They've really been trying. They've been trying to provoke the cops. They write whole stories about provoking the cops. They write instruction manuals about provoking the cops. And by cops, by the way, I also mean DHS and ICE and the military and the National Guard, because the left views all of them as kind of like the same organism. It's the same thing. The left has been trying to do this. And listen, man, I'm not going to say that the woman who accelerated her car to run over ICE agents in Minnesota didn't deserve to get shot. I think it's pretty obvious and clear that she did deserve to get shot. You fucking drive your car at someone, and we're going to look at the footage, obviously. You drive your car at someone, you get what you get. You drive your car at federal agents, you get what you get. I'm not being an apologist for what has happened here today. What I am telling you and what my job is to tell you what the left is going to do in response to what happens today. And I really and truly hope, let me put your chats on the screen so you guys can see what you're saying. I really and truly hope that people start to understand that the truth does not matter in this situation. I've been talking about this issue all day. I posted short videos on it, on TikTok and Instagram and my Substack and stuff like that. And the responses I'm getting to those videos are, she deserved to get hit. Why are they making a big deal? It's just like the same old conservative talking points that are like, why can't the left hinge into reality? The left is not going to hinge into reality, folks. That's not going to happen. You have to let that dream go. And the fact of the matter is you are only allowing the left to make more and more progress and gain more and more ground every single time you go, she deserved to get shot. She accelerated them. Yeah, of course she did. Obviously, we can watch the video and see that. That's not the point. The point is, how is the left going to frame this incident to their audience, and what are they going to do with it? Because I really hope that everyone who watches my channel, if you are smart enough to be on my channel for any length of time at all, you understand that it is not about what actually happened in reality to the left. It is how the left is going to use this to recruit and radicalize more people to the far left, create more destabilization, create more destruction, because the four goals of the left are always and forever the same. Gain as much power as possible, destabilize the system, attack capitalism, usher in your Marxist utopia. Their goal is always to attack capitalism. Their goal is always to overthrow the capitalist system, which does mean the United States government. It means the United States Constitution. And in order to do that, they need to destabilize the system. The destabilization is a feature. It is not a bug. Because guess what, guys? If we live in a really nice world where everything is taken care of and there aren't mass riots and stuff like that, people don't experience enough pain to want to overthrow the system. In order for the left to overthrow capitalism, they need to create enough pain to get enough people to want to overthrow the system, which means abolish the government, abolish the Constitution, do something completely different that will lead to all of us starving and stuff like that. But that is the reality that we are dealing in here. Do you know what reality we don't deal in? Did you know the mother of the tenant czar in New York City owns $1 million home? No one literally gives a fuck. This doesn't matter. First of all, it's not the tenant czar, it's her mother. Those are two different people in actuality. And so unless you can prove to me that C. Weaver does not want to apply the principles of the radical revolutionary far left in the real world, I don't give a fuck. Have I made myself clear? We're going to own the libs by saying they own $1 million houses. You sound like a bunch of fucking retards. It doesn't matter. Can you list me one single time where your owning the lib bullshit has ever resulted in any tangible progress against the left at all? Can you name me one single time when doing shit like this has created any progress in defeating the left at all? Oh, but wait, bro, I bet you still send your kids to public school, right? I bet you still send your kids to public school where they're still taught trans and queer ideology all the time, because even though Donald Trump wrote executive orders about that, the left didn't actually do those executive orders. So the left has been ignoring those executive orders for a year, still teaching your little darlings to cut off their body parts and become queer in order to overthrow normativity. I bet you're the type of retard that owns the libs on Twitter and thinks you're being productive while sending your kids to public school to learn leftist ideology, because you never figured out that the teachers in school never followed Trump's executive orders in the first place. Do you feel accomplished by owning the libs now? Get the fuck out. We hinge into reality today, folks. We hinge into reality. I had a lot of things pulled up for us to take a look at. Of course, we are going to be getting the perspective of the far left today. We are not going to be getting the perspective of the right-leaning influencers. We are going to be getting the perspective of the far left today, because the perspective of the far left is really all that we care about. Why is that all that we care about? Because the left is going to behave based on what they believe. If they believe something is true, they are going to take actions based on what they believe is true, not based on what you believe is true, not based on what your conservative con artist influencers believe is true. They are going to act as though their reality is the only reality, and they are going to strategize and organize and make plans based on what they believe. So we need to listen to them and understand what they believe, because if we listen to them and understand what they believe, then we will be able to get ahead of them. But if we still continue to sink into the same old conservative bullshit narrative waters, reality doesn't matter to the far left, I'm gonna own the libs and blah, 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 blah. See, this is a retard chat. We don't, for people who might be new here because of all the stuff going on, just so you guys know, there's an IQ requirement to be on my channel. If you don't pass the IQ test, if you don't stop doing this conservative retard owning the libs bullshit in my chat, not only will I ban you and kick your ass off my channel because it annoys everyone, we have a certain level of nuance that we achieve on this channel, and we don't do it by this retard shit that I already see going on in the class. Since I found you, I can't stop seeing communists around me. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. Rumble, don't think I'm not watching you too. Ray, I see your super chat. Cover charge, Dr. K, heard she was from Missouri, drove 6+ hours to be in Minneapolis. Well, I don't know about that. I guess we'll find out more today. We do have a whole bunch of stuff to watch and catch up on. I do want to start by thanking people who are already sending in their super chats. Guys, as a reminder, I am holding a several hours long class on what the far left believes and what they're doing right on the internet live that everyone can attend. If you appreciate the work I'm doing, exposing you to the primary source information, breaking down the leftist language and the ideology and stuff like that, please feel free to show your appreciation by paying your class dues or your class cover charge. Send in a $5 super chat, $10 super chat, $20 super chat, $50 super chat, $100 super chat, $500 super chat, whatever you want to send in, however much money, it's cool. But just as a reminder, I am 100% independently funded by people just like you. People who are sick of the bullshit, people who are sick of the narrative, people who just want access to the information so you guys can know what's going on, hinged into reality outside of a conservative bullshit narrative zone. We only look at primary source evidence on this channel. So I don't care what your favorite commentator said. I don't care what book you read by Mark Levin. I don't care what your favorite journalist said on that show that you watched on like Gab or something like that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. We hinge into reality here. If you want to support the work I'm doing, send in a super chat. Make sure you're subscribed and all that good stuff. And I will show you things no one else is showing you on the far left. We've already got some super chats in today. We've got David, cover for last night's spy stream, this show and tonight's upcoming streams. We're going to talk about last night's spy stream because last night's spy stream just got mentioned by Harrison Smith on InfoWars. We are getting it out there. Harrison is the king of the internet so far as I'm concerned. Thank you for that, David. Old Sub says the joy of keeping my mouth shut. Yeah, everyone should embrace the joy of keeping their mouth shut sometimes. I agree with that. Even me, I do it every once in a while, though not often because I'm mostly right. Wargobble over on Rumble just sent in a $10 Rumble rant. Got a Joe McCarthy mug in the store, please. Or get a Joe. I have Joe McCarthy mugs in the store. I'm pretty sure I do. Bro, I have a whole Joe McCarthy line in the store, but I'll take another look to make sure there's mugs, I guess. I appreciate that. We got our Queen Cynthia in. Cynthia has already gifted 10 channel memberships to the stream. Now, if you are a YouTube channel member, you're going to be able to join us for Spy Stream tonight. If you don't know what Spy Stream is, I will explain what Spy Stream is in a minute. But thank you, Queen Cynthia, for the YouTube channel memberships. Congrats to everyone who got a YouTube channel membership. Appreciate all you guys. Class dues and shocker, it's the Midwest again. There is so much there's so much leftist organizing in the Midwest. It would make your guys' head spin. That whole Midwest corridor from Milwaukee to Chicago to Minneapolis, even Indiana, into Detroit, Michigan, that whole little corridor is rife with a ton of leftist, far left, revolutionary, radical, militant organizing. So that's definitely someplace we keep an eye on. We got Cynthia in with another $20 super chat. You know what I think? I do, my dear. I really do appreciate it. We got Grey Wolf in with the $20. Thank you guys for starting us off so strong. I really do appreciate it. We got a bunch of stuff we're going to watch. We're going to watch Breakthrough News' breaking coverage of not Breakthrough News. Status Coup News' coverage of this. Status Coup News is a very far left media outlet that does a lot of boots on the ground coverage. They're a great place to look if you want kind of the instant reaction to the left to know what the talking points are going to be. So Status Coup News is a great source of information. They were streaming about this earlier today. We're going to catch up with what they said. Also, I've got this press conference that Tim Walz held. So we can hear what the government in Minnesota is saying about all this. Also, we got the Associated Press live stream that we're going to have playing above my head. So we're going to be doing ongoing live coverage of the protesting that is happening in Minnesota right now. We've got Tripping Over Trauma here. Your streams are the best part of my day. I really do appreciate that. Even though we cover dystopian topics, I try to make it fun and interesting. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate your support. So we've got our live coverage right here. We also have Mercado Media was streaming earlier. It looks like he's gone offline now, but we've got Mercado Media's whole live stream here, and he is on the ground in Minnesota. So we will be checking in on the coverage that he literally just ended on the ground in Minnesota, like just moments ago. So we have that coverage as well. So we got a lot of stuff to do here today, guys. Big stream. We do have something very, very important, though. A couple things that are very important before we get into that. And I appreciate everyone hanging out for a second. Matt in with the 5 gifted channel memberships. Guys, if you are a YouTube channel member, tonight at 8 p.m., we are doing our second spy stream of the week. Spy stream is when we go inside a live leftist organizing call and we literally watch the call live as it happens. You get to see what the left is saying in real time. You get to hear their organizing strategies directly from the left. I am the only person on the internet bringing you into these live leftist organizing calls. And guess what, guys? This isn't even the last spy stream we're going to do this week. We did one yesterday. We're doing one today. There's a possibility of doing 2 spy streams tomorrow. I still have to wait for the information and the links and stuff like that. But there's a possibility we might actually have 2 spy streams tomorrow. One in the afternoon and one in the evening. There is also a possibility of doing a spy stream on Saturday, although on Saturday, I suspect we are going to be doing protest coverage because it looks like the DSA and the Party for Socialism and Liberation and the May Day Strong Coalition and every major leftist group right now is working to organize protests for Saturday. We can expect to see mass protesting on Saturday. So, of course, I will be covering the protests live on this channel. As many live streams as we can get from the protests, we will have that up. We will be looking at everything that is going on, and we will be seeing directly from the primary sources what is happening before it even gets reported in the media. So there's just a lot of stuff going on. We've got pro-Venezuela protests organizing. We now have this anti-ICE thing going on that is going to be a whole new level of shit show on the far left. Things are already getting busy. Guys, I didn't think things were going to get this busy this early on in the year. I thought I was like, it's January. It's the first week of 2026. It's cold as shit outside. There's snow on the ground. I almost slipped walking down my driveway to get the mail earlier. Like, it is cold. I was like, there is no way the left is going to be kicking off with their organizing this early in the year. I thought we were going to have to wait until April when it starts to get warmer, the weather gets nicer, people want to be outside. No. We are hitting the ground running, ladies and gentlemen. And that can tell you exactly the type of year that we can expect, especially leading up to the midterms in November. The left is going to be trying to create all sorts of shit. Not to mention, May Day is not too far away. May Day is less than 4 months away. We got January, we got February, we got March, we got April, and then that hits on May Day 2026. May Day 2026 is going to be a day of mass action on the far left. It is also going to be practice leading up to the mass general strike in May 2028 that they are already planning for, already organizing for. I've covered that extensively on this channel. If this is the first time you've heard about the mass general strike the left is going to do in 2028, you should stop listening to whoever you're listening to, because the left is very clear about this. They are working towards organizing all of the labor unions at the same time to go on strike to literally shut down the economy May 1st, 2028. But leading up to that, for the next couple of years, they're going to be doing practice strikes. They're doing strike schools all over the country. They're getting their ducks in a row. They're getting the unions organized. They're getting into organization. There are leftist groups in the United States that are specifically getting their members jobs and organizations so those members can agitate to create unions, all leading up to the big motherfucker, the mass general strike in 2028 that is going to completely shut down the economy. And I'm the only one talking about this. No one else sees it coming. So if you want information about the far left, you won't get anywhere else. Make sure you are a member of the YouTube channel. Make sure you're a member of the Substack, whichever works for you. You can also support me on Locals, Patreon. You can become a Twitter subscriber, whichever works best for you. But my recommendation is that you become a member of the Substack. That's $8 a month, $80 a year. That really does help me out. I am independently funded by people who just want access to this information. Also, we've gotten a ton of new YouTube channel members lately, and all of you guys are invited to join me for Spy Stream tonight, for Spy Stream the next couple days. Whenever we do them, I go inside these live leftist organizing calls all the time, because I have this crazy idea that if you want to defeat the left, you have to know what they're doing now. You have to know what they're doing in the real world now. And you never have to take my word for any of it. I will never say to you, pinky swear, trust me, bro. I will just show you the video from their own calls and their own trainings. And we've had another major win today that I want to make sure we watch. Harrison Smith, who just talked about me yesterday on his show, who just explained yesterday, because he is the king of the internet so far as I'm concerned, he just explained yesterday on his show to his massive audience that whiteness means capitalism. Apparently, Harrison has just talked about me today. And guess what? I queued up that clip before we came live here so we could see what Harrison had to say. I will be reacting to this the first time. We got Azerwing in here. Husband said, I can't listen while I sleep. You yell at too many conservatives and it wakes him. Well, what a little dear. You got to give him a pair of earplugs, don't you? Hey, I do appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see what Harrison had to say, guys, and then we will jump into our live leftist protest coverage. I've got this queued up to where I think he started, and I will be watching this for the first time, and Harrison is the king of the internet. He's the best.
30 minutes in New York got payouts of tens of thousands of dollars each, millions of dollars paid out from the city, from the government to the very rioters that carried this out. So not only do they have experience in this, they have taken those lessons and hardened those networks and are planning to do it again, only to a much greater and more destructive degree. And this is going to get even crazier because already, before you had this shooting, DSA, the Democratic Socialists of America, and PSL, one of their aligned groups, were planning nationwide days of action this Saturday already. Friend of the show, Karlyn Borysenko, was actually in one of their planning meetings.
He said my name
And
wrong.
this
We're
is
going to have a
all
stern
predicated
talking
on
to with
Maduro.
Harrison.
They're going to go and protest
That's fine.
Trump's actions
We forgive him.
against Venezuela. Let's go to clip number 26 here for a little bit. So just know, as Minneapolis
Karlyn.
becomes the heart
You
of
know my name, asshole.
the resistance that's just breaking out as we speak, already across the country, you have these well-established, well-funded networks planning already to do a big day of action this Saturday.
Harrison gets a pass.
This will get folded into
We
it.
excuse him because
And I
he's
have a
lost.
feeling we're going to be in for a very exciting next couple days. Let's go to clip 26 here for a few minutes.
We have 5 demands. The first one is to free President Nicolas Maduro
I
and
haven't
Jose
changed my
Cecilia
shirt since
Flores now.
yesterday.
That is our first demand. The second one is to pass the War Powers Resolution, which we're going to explain what that is. But we absolutely need to pass a War Powers Resolution. That way Trump can't just continue to attack Venezuela without any restraint. And so the third thing is to impeach Trump for war crimes. This is an absolute criminal behavior, and he needs to be impeached. The fourth demand is no war for oil. And the fifth demand is to end all sanctions against Venezuela, which is something that the DSA that we've advocated for years now. And so we have 2 things in the immediate future that we're going to be organizing around. The first is to organize and attend a day of action, an action during DSA's National Day of Protest, and it's going to be this Saturday, January 10th, and we're actually working with BSL, so they've co-endorsed January 10th, this Saturday, as a National Day of Action, and so the plan is that we're going to be working together. And also potentially aligning with other left groups in the United States.
I believe that as socialists and as workers, we have an obligation to our international union siblings to disavow these crimes. For this
All right,
reason,
so that's just
my
a little
comrades...
clip of a 10-minute-long video. Karlyn Borysenko was in
Oh, I
their
got it right
planning
the
meeting, so
second
she
time.
was
Okay.
undercover, infiltrating one of their Zoom meetings where they're
Forgiven.
planning a day of action this Saturday. I guarantee you these same groups are meeting right now as we speak to
Yep.
fold in not only the anti-Trump Venezuela protest, now it's going to be this ICE protest. All eyes on Minneapolis as activist groups starting to gather outside of the ICE facility there. We'll return with more on the other side. Stay with us, folks.
Hey, bro. This is strike 2 for you. You say one more retard thing in my chat, you will get permanently banned. I don't care that you're a YouTube channel member because you got that for free. No more retard. That the mass saying will never happen. Stop being a retard in my chat. You get one more. You do it again, get the fuck out. All right. Thank you to Harrison for featuring that. And guys, that was actually a clip. That was a clip from last night's spy stream. We recorded that live last night on a DSA organizing call, and it is on InfoWars going out to a mass audience today. This is the impact of spy stream. you get to see this stuff unfold live right in front of you. So SpyStream is open to YouTube channel members, Twitter subscribers, Substack members, Locals members, and Patreon supporters. If you're a supporter on any of those platforms, you get access to SpyStream. I've posted all of the info for our SpyStream tonight that is going to start at 8 p.m. Eastern time. You still have plenty of time to sign up on the channel, and who knows what we're going to see tonight. And again, we're going to be doing as many as 2 SpyStreams tomorrow too. So there is a ton of leftist organizing. Harrison is 1,000% right about that. And we need to be there to listen to what the far left is saying when they think people like us aren't listening, because literally no one else is doing this but us. And that's just the way it is. Mark's Lives over on Rumble says, Karlyn, why do neocons and MAGA influencers pretend Chavistas don't exist or that they evaporated? Yeah, that's another thing, is like the conservative retardation around truly believing that every single person in Venezuela is happy that the U.S. captured Maduro. That's not real, guys. There are a lot of people in Venezuela that absolutely supported Maduro. There are over 5,000 communes in Venezuela. I'm going to say that again. Venezuela, like, think about the size of Texas. There are 5,000 communes in Venezuela. Like, you think that every single person in Venezuela is totally on board and happy with what the Trump administration did in Venezuela? That is next level insanity. That is not hinged into reality at all. And again, I'm just speaking facts here. I'm not an apologist for Venezuela. I don't, quite frankly, give an ever-loving F about Maduro. I don't actually care about any of that at all, because I only really care about what's going on in America, except that Trump is about to get us into a Vietnam-level clusterfuck in Venezuela, because apparently everyone on the conservative right thinks that every single person in Venezuela hated Maduro when they just provably didn't. If they did, they would have assassinated him. Like, duh. So we'll have to see what's going on there. Anyway, guys, we're going to get into our coverage of what is going on. We do have, I do have the AP live stream going on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the AP live stream above my head so we can have consistent coverage about what is going on live on the ground in Minneapolis. But while we've got that above my head, and that's just going to take a second to set up here, so you'll have to give me a moment on that. The first thing I want to do is I want to go to break. Actually, no, the first thing I want to do, well, no, let's go here. We're going to go to Status Quo News' coverage. Again, Status Quo News is a far-left, radical, revolutionary news outlet. They do a lot of on-the-ground coverage, and they're actually a really great source of information because they do have boots on the ground, like reporters on the ground all over the country. So if some sort of leftist activism starts spurging up or whatever, you can almost always go to them live, and they will have something live about it. So they did a live stream about 4 hours ago talking about this whole incident. As a reminder, we are watching the left purposefully to get the leftist perspective and to understand the left's talking points. This is not to say we agree with the left. This is not to say we support the left. Anyone who thinks I'm a communist is too stupid to be on this channel. But we need to understand what our enemy is saying and doing and how they're organizing and how they perceive this information in order to get ahead of them. And so this is about understanding our enemy. We are studying them as though we are studying something behind a glass wall. This is how I think of it. Think of yourself like we're basically in a zoo, okay? We're in a zoo and the leftists are in a cage, and we are scientists on the outside looking around that cage at all the different angles and all the different things going on. We are studying the left from a detached outsider perspective. No. Well, yeah, that's not helpful to think about, though, because you're not going to debunk. I know you're not going to debunk Matt. I know you're not going to. Anyway, let's get this party started, guys. If you have questions, please make sure you put them in the chat. We'll do our best to answer them. And make sure you mount the like button as we get this stream started. Let's see what happened.
You could help build the only independent news outlet, always on the ground with the people for as low as 16 cents a day.
Corporate media, they've been lying to us for years, and you go straight to the people.
Flint, Michigan.
Brooklyn, New York.
Government sending one more you to the residents of Chicago.
We need as many independent voices as possible, and that's why what you guys do is so fucking important.
Covering what the corporate media covers up.
I'm JT Siskowski with Status Coup.
Hey, we got another super chat from our queen, Cynthia. There is no greater danger than underestimating your opponent. So true, Cynthia. So true. Thank you so much for that super chat. Yeah, we're doing some art of war stuff here today, guys. That is exactly the point.
This morning, federal immigration agents shot a woman on Minneapolis's South Side, and we can confirm that she has died. Our own John Farina is there on the ground in Minneapolis reporting. He was not there at the time of the shooting, but he was there at the scene very shortly after, and he was able to get video from witnesses who saw the shooting and its immediate aftermath. We're going to play those videos for you now, but before we do, I just want to warn you that the content in them is rather shocking because you can see the shooting itself happen. Federal immigration agents shoot into a car, and then you see a person being taken out of that car and given CPR in the snow.
Freaking crazy, man. Crazy. I just want to play that again. I want to play that part again. I know it's disturbing, but I really want people to see this part, okay?
In the snow.
Se va cayendo. Ahí va. Se murió. Sí.
Get the fuck out of here!
But John stayed there on the ground after he got that video and started to take recordings of his own, including of himself and other journalists and people from the community being tear gassed by federal agents just for having their presence out there and making their voices heard. They do not want the Trump administration in their backyard, or journalists, in the case of John, just trying to do their job and document these abuses being committed by the Trump administration on American citizens.
Right in the face. All on video, you motherfucker. All on video. Do it again.
Whoa! They threw a big old ice ball at them. They're throwing ice at them.
Hey! Hey! This is not your vendetta. Don't do it. 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 Don't. Hey, keep that going. I've been raised.
Whoa! Holy shit! He shot him right in the face. Okay, I'm not upset about it. Holy shit! Can we get some W's in the chat for that, Ice Agent? He shot him straight in the face. Watch this.
I've been raised. All day. You're trying to leave. Get back. I know you're pressed. Get back. Yeah.
Just fucking keep walking!
Hey, Nazi Becky, what are you filming?
Look how they're using the umbrella. Look at the umbrella. That's Antifa, guys. That is okay. I want to. This isn't live. I want to make sure people understand this, guys. Anytime you see an umbrella being used like this, that is Antifa. It does not matter that they are not wearing black. Antifa doesn't usually wear all black during the daytime. That is Antifa. That is an Antifa style use of that particular thing. So I just want to make sure everyone, this is, by the way, like I saw people saying that these were progressives on Twitter. These are not progressives. These are militant socialists, guys. These are revolutionary socialists. This is Antifa. Those are the people who have been doing this type of activism literally for the last year. The umbrellas are Antifa. The whistles are Antifa. All of these things, we need to make sure we are understanding what groups we are looking at, because these are not Democrats. These are not liberals. These are not progressives. This is the far left. Does everyone understand? 1 in the chat if you understand this is Antifa and the far left. 2 in the chat if you still think these are Democrats and liberals. Let me know how smart my audience is today. Dragon Balls! It's important to remember that these leftists are knowingly facing potential martyrdom. That is such an amazing point. They firmly believe that we are all dying under capitalism and that they have nothing to lose for this revolution's cause. I'm sorry, bro. You not only did 1 2, but several 2s. Like, you're getting put in timeout. Like, you got to prove to us that you're smart enough to be here. That's just fucking stupid. Anyway, back to smart people who know emphatically these are not Democrats. Because again, guys, if you think these are Democrats, you are not smart enough to be on my channel. We have an IQ test here. Please remove yourself and go back to Fox News or the Daily Wire or whatever other stupid outlet, or Dan Bongino's new podcast where he's just going to be a shill for Israel, or any of these things. We have a certain standard that we maintain on this channel. Anyway, back to this. The left firmly believes that we're all going to die because of climate change. This point cannot be overstated. The left believes that we are all going to die because of climate change. For real. They believe you're going to die, I'm going to die, they're going to die, their friends are going to die, their family's going to die. They believe everyone they love is going to die because of climate change. That means they have nothing to lose. Let's watch this again. And it looks like the left is having a little bit of a rally going on in Minneapolis right now, guys. This is live footage from Minneapolis that's going on right now. We will go back and watch the speeches after this, but this is footage from earlier in the day from a far left news station about what happened.
Move! Fuck you! Move! Go away! Go another way! Move. Go another way! Kill us all!
Yes, Black Bloc is the Antifa. Yes.
Nice fucking hook! Get out of the way!
No, he sprayed him in the face too! Yeah! No! He sprayed him in the face and then threw him in the snow. Watch this.
Nice fucking hook! Get out of the way! Get out!
Nazis! They're calling them Nazis.
Tear gas! Tear gas! Tear gas! Get out!
Yo, me too. Unironically, that was hot. What was that? Whoa! They tear gassed the whole neighborhood.
We love our neighbors, and we don't want fucking mass creeps running around shooting them.
Let's be fucking clear. Let's be fucking clear for all you new people who just showed up. Well, I've been going undercover with the far left for years and years and years, and you just got here. There is no free speech on this channel. I am the queen fascist overlord of this channel, and you are in my house, and what the rules in my house are whatever the fuck I say they are. You do not behave like retards. You do not issue conservative bullshit talking points. If I ask you a question and you answer in the stupidest possible way, I'm going to say you're not smart enough to be here. I'm going to kick your ass out because we don't have an inclusive, a safe space for all of you conservative retards. You guys, you're like, you're infringing on my speech. No, I'm not. You're in my house, bitch. You are in my house. This is not a safe space for conservative fucking feelings. Either hinge into reality with what the real far left is doing or get the fuck out. You are on my private property. Those are the terms.
Go back to hell! Go back to hell! Every single one of you! You fucking traitor!
This is worse than fucking. Why are you here? Why are you helping them?
Why are you helping them?
Why are you not elected? This is worse than George Floyd, motherfucker. This is worse than George Floyd. These are criminals right fucking here, man. They are killers and murderers. Worse than them. What the fuck is going on here?
To the left, the police are the same as ICE. ICE is the same as DHS. DHS is the same as the National Guard. The National Guard is the same as the military. They do not distinguish between these things. So it doesn't matter which branch it is. It doesn't matter. Literally none of that matters to the left. They are going to treat them all as though they're ICE. They're going to treat them all as though they're cops. The left hates the cops more than almost anything in the world. Yo, look at that guy. That guy rules. When I'm a fascist bitch on the internet, I draw people in. I don't know what it is about me being a dominating fascist bitch on the internet, but you know what? I'm going to go with what works. Robert said, I just found your channel. You already have me hooked. Are you on every day? I am on Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. I do Socialism Saturdays on Saturdays at 6 p.m. If there's breaking news or riot coverage, I'll probably be live for that. I'm basically live all the time. I usually try to take Sundays off, but that's it. If you want to hang out with us and learn more about the far left and you're going to learn anywhere else on the internet, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Looks like there's going to be some protest coverage coming up, so make sure you're hanging out with us. Appreciate you dropping by.
Go to your families! Leave us alone! Did you say no to the Constitution? Huh? Do you know what people fled in other countries? What is that?
Thank you.
You are a piece of shit! No! Coward! You are a fucking coward! Coward! With drama! Fucking coward! You are all cowards!
Thank you.
You!
That's funny. Only Fash content, exactly.
What's your badge number? Come on, put down your gun. Put down your mask.
Yeah, quit being such a little bitch.
My spouse, we're part of the Signal group, and
Part
they
of
arrest.
part of the Signal group. The left is organizing communities via signal groups. So there are thousands of signal groups. I mean more than you guys would even believe. There are thousands and thousands of signal groups all over the country right now, of small community groups where basically everyone in a neighborhood is in a signal group, and anytime someone sees ICE show up, they message the signal group and they say, ICE is here, protect yourself, or whatever. So they warn their neighbors. They hand out whistles that they use when they see ICE show up. So they have secret whistle code. They use zines to communicate what the whistle code is. They've been doing this for a full year now, guys. There are more of these things than you even understand. They have hotlines set up all over the country where you can call if you see an ICE sighting, and then they will disseminate that information out to whoever needs to hear it. It is a well-oiled machine. So I know everyone is distracted by the fact that we're watching a trans person right now, and that's all the right cares about is if they're a tranny or not. But I hope the right will listen that actually much more important than this person being a tranny is whether or not they're engaging in mass organizing in signal groups to warn each other about ICE and to inhibit deportations. That's actually the important part, not whether or not this person is a tranny, okay?
Come on, put down your gun. Put down your mask.
Yeah, we're being such a little bitch.
My spouse, we're part of the signal group, and they had arrested parents dropping off a kid over here at Central. And then she texted me and said they shot somebody on our corner. I live right over here. And I came over. I didn't see the shooting. I didn't see any of that, but I saw them doing CPR on a woman behind a snowbank for a good minute. And then the ambulances came and they put her on a stretcher. I saw that she was Caucasian. And they put her in, but they were doing CPR on her and they didn't drive her to an emergency. What does that mean?
Yeah.
I don't think she made it.
Jeez.
And look at them; they're just sitting here.
Yeah.
All of them. They've been working since 6 this morning. I got up because I got the signal stuff.
Yeah. Right.
Why is he here?
Long hair, black guy.
Fuck you guys! Get the fuck out! From here! We're not armed! We just want you to leave! Get the fuck out! Go! Hey! Why are you protecting a murderer? Why are you protecting a shooter? Why are you protecting a murderer?
I want to note that this situation is exactly what we had feared. It's what the activists there on the ground had feared, that as the Trump administration continues to escalate its crackdown on these cities, that was going to lead to more people being hurt. We had already brought you reporting from the Brighton Park neighborhood in Chicago, where federal immigration agents shot a woman 5 times, leaving her with 7 bullet holes. We're still waiting for more details about this shooting to come out. But now this is another person who has been direct victim of Trump administration violence at the hands of these immigration agents. This was the first day that Border Patrol agents were going to be on the ground.
Hang on, we got a super chat from Real. Thank you for the money. Is it a coincidence this happened in Minnesota while they're being investigated for fraud, or has Minnesota truly fallen? I understand why you might think that. I truly do think that this is a coincidence. I don't think that this is something that was planned. You got to understand, Minnesota is extremely leftist. In Minnesota, Minneapolis and St. Cloud have been extremely leftist for, decades. It's not as though this has just happened, and it really has, and it's separate from the Somali issue too. Okay, so these are two things that are happening in the same place at the same time. So it might seem like they're related. In some respects, I think they are, but you have to understand the Somali issue is separate from what we're seeing right now. This is just good old-fashioned revolutionary anti-ICE activism. Stuff like this is happening all over the country. What happened in Minneapolis today could have, or St. Paul, excuse me, not St. Cloud, St. Paul. What happened in Minnesota today literally could have happened in any number of 24, 36 major American cities. So I do just think it was a coincidence that it did happen in Minneapolis, because it's just one of those absolute hotbeds of leftist organizing. But this is a really great question, and I appreciate you asking it. Thank you.
In the Twin Cities as part of the ramp up that is going to involve 2,000 immigration agents over the course of the next month in the Twin Cities area. This was day 1. of that month-long ramp up.
All right. So I think we can also expect to see a lot more of this bullshit coming out of Minneapolis as well. We got guardianship over on Rumble with the $5 Rumble rant. This is a time to join General McCarlyn and McCarlynism with capitalism and bring an end to communism forever. Yeah, I agree with that. Everyone should join by subscribing to the channel, mounting the like button, sending me a super chat if you feel so inclined. We got a lot more coverage to do tonight, guys. Do you guys, okay, let me ask you this. One in the chat if you want to watch the Tim Walz press conference that took place where he responded to this stuff. 2 in the chat if you want to just watch boots on the ground protest coverage. So we can watch the live coverage. We can go watch their speeches. We can watch Mercado Media from earlier in the day. 1 in the chat if you want to watch the Tim Walz press conference. 2 in the chat if you just want to do live coverage. Let me know. Cynthia in with the 5 channel memberships. Looks like we're doing live protest coverage. We're not watching Tim Walz. You guys don't want to watch Tim Walz? Okay, fine. Congrats to everyone who got a channel membership from Cynthia. Let's watch Mercado Media's stream. Do you guys want to watch Mercado Media's stream? This is like maybe a couple hours. Like he was there all day. Let's watch this though. He's a leftist, so again, we're going to get the leftist perspective. So we can watch him running around. We can fast forward if we want to.
So we have reports of somebody being shot.
Okay, so he showed up right there. Okay, so this is Mercado Media's stream, and he's just on the ground. He's a leftist kind of like streamer. Let's watch what happened from his perspective, and we can kind of see, you know, again, you don't have to like that he's a leftist, all right? You don't have to like that he's a leftist, and that's fine. But he is giving us on the ground coverage right in the very epicenter of what happened. And so we have to take advantage of this. Pay attention to how people act. Pay attention to how the National Guard acts, or whoever that is. Pay attention to how the our side acts versus their side. Pay attention to things that are being said. And we'll just watch and enjoy this. And as a reminder, guys, we do have to do Spy Stream in a couple hours, but there's plenty of content to watch up until then. And maybe we'll come back and watch some of these speeches like tomorrow or something like that. Or even we can do it later on tonight as well after we do Spy Stream. And again, if you appreciate this coverage and me answering your questions and breaking it down, please feel free to send in a super chat. Show your appreciation. I'm doing all this for free on the internet just because I care that much. But I also need to pay my mortgage. So feel free to support my work.
We're on the scene now.
Go home and read. Go travel. Go learn about what you're doing. And why that is exactly what you're doing is why we're here now.
I think typically have criminal records than undocumented immigrants. So maybe y'all should invest in get the fuck out of our city. Yeah, we should.
So apparently somebody was shot in the car, in the red car over there. That's what I was
so
seeing
you
on the
can
way
see
here.
there it is. That's where the car crashed.
We're here on the scene now.
Yo, Matt with the 5 gifted channel memberships. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. Thank you, OC. Boom. I hope you fucking break your neck on the ice, is what someone said.
Got a tripod set up. These guys are on the scene of East 34th Street in Portland. East 34th Street in Portland, in Minneapolis. You have an ICE raid going on, but also reports of shots fired earlier, about 15, 20 minutes ago.
Where's the duel?
How does it feel to be part of this history of violence?
How does it feel to be part of a history of violence? Someone shouted.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, motherfucker. Go home. No one wants you here. It's like looking right at you. I know he does. Keep looking. How does it feel? Fucking picture, you pussy. How does it feel to be implicated in fucking murdering? They didn't fucking do anything to you. Anything.
Fucking cowards, you're Nazi bitches, and you're all going to hell. Every single one of you.
I think it just adds something when you can hear the leftists just antagonizing them for hours and hours and hours and calling them all sorts of horrible names.
Immigrants, sign it out. And I'm documenting you guys.
Hey, can you get over to 34th and Portland?
Go to fucking therapy, you kidnapped.
Yep, I'm here too. Okay.
Therapy can't help them. They're beyond help. They're going to hell. You're a symbol.
So again, guys, we're at 34th and Portland here in Minneapolis. If you guys could share the stream out, please do so.
It's not that sunny out, motherfucker. Take your sunglasses off.
Yeah, show your face.
Show your fucking faces.
Coward!
Fucking bitches.
Bitch-ass coward motherfuckers! The People's Revolution will wash you away. Shit stains.
Did you just hear that? The People's Revolution will wash you away. As a reminder, we are not listening to Democrats and liberals taunt them. These are communists. These are revolutionary communists. They're yelling at them about a people's revolution. This is why we watch this stuff. Thank you, Wolf, for the super chat. Free. You don't do this for free. You have to deal with us yahoos and conservators. Ain't that the truth, bro? Ain't that the truth? I appreciate it. Again, let's listen to that again.
Oh, motherfucker, take your sunglasses off.
Yeah, show your face.
Show your fucking faces.
Coward!
Fucking bitches.
Bitch-ass coward motherfuckers! The People's Revolution will wash you away. Shit stains.
People's Revolution will wash you
Share
away.
the stream, y'all. Share the stream.
Thank you.
I don't know anyone else live out here right now. I think it's just me. Should be like 1,000 people tuned in on YouTube right now. We have more people on Facebook. 34th in Portland.
Kill yourself!
34th in Portland.
Wow.
Are you fucking bored? Why are you tapping your fingers, motherfucker? You're just waiting to kill another innocent person?
You're waiting to kill another innocent person? This is what the left believes, guys. They believe this.
Fucking hot dog eating motherfucker?
Hot dog eating motherfucker.
¡Cobardes! ¡Traidores! ¡Putas!
I hope this day lasts you forever.
¡Terroristas!
¡Oh, Spanish! ¡Hola!
¡Traidores!
¡Hola!
¡Terroristas!
Money's on your little fucking Catholic foot.
Welcome. Oh, I have my surgeries later. I have time for raids. Is it okay if I stand here and film? Thank you so much. Yeah, my surgeries this afternoon.
I was like, did you get it done? Or I'm checking out.
I told him to unhook me.
Yeah.
Oh. Kind of a bad angle here.
That's the car that went.
Yeah, where they shot him. Down this way. So the person that was shot apparently was in the red car.
No, wrong.
I'm hearing
but
even more
nice
people
try.
over here.
The thing of it is, it's not just Minnesota. It's Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Minnesota, and Michigan. It's all 5.
I'm sorry, they shot.
Yeah. The person that was in the red car, I guess.
Was it a nice thing?
I have no idea. I don't know the details. I just know someone was shot. Got even more ice over here. Gotta be careful because there's actual real ice. Oh, it's the famous T-Rex car in Minneapolis. Oh, it's Greg Bavino. Oh shit, it's Greg Bavino.
Who's that?
Oh fuck.
Who's that? Who's
Greg Bavino's here.
Who's that?
Aaliyah! It's Bavino!
Does anyone know who that is?
Aaliyah, it's Bavino.
He's a high up official with ICE. Thank you. Oh, he's the head of Border Patrol. Oh.
Greg Bavino on ground here at the site of the site.
Wow.
Sounds good.
Get back up.
Wow. That's crazy.
Thank you so much. Hey, come down the sidewalk. Greg Bavino's standing in the... What the fuck? Hey, come down the sidewalk. Greg Bavino's here. Yeah, just come down to where me and Ali are.
Is the ICE deputy director?
Johnny, right there. God damn it, Chris.
Are just doing it out here for them.
Don't slip, Greg. Almost slipped. Fuck. So if you guys don't know, that's Border Patrol Commander Greg Bavino. He's gonna slip all. He's slipping all over the ice. Is he gonna roll out? Seeing the Minneapolis police work with him sucks. This is the scene here in Southside Minneapolis today. You got Border Patrol Commander Greg Bavino out here with the ICE agents now, as reported. So, mods, we need a clip as soon as we can. Something. Please alert.
That's one hell of a coincidence, honestly. That is one hell of a coincidence that he was there. All right. Guys, just for the sake of time, I'm going to fast forward a little bit because it seems like they're going to be standing around for a while. So I just want to fast forward and see, kind of like get into more of the action to where like they're marching around and stuff. Because we already kind of saw this earlier. So, okay. Oh, here's some fighting. Okay. Let's watch this. Let's see what happened here. We're going to skip around a little bit. This was not live. This was...
So that's the kind of scene right
This was earlier today, a few hours ago.
here.
You don't even know what's going on, do you? He's got the ice jacket on.
So that's the vehicle that was shot at.
Arrest the shooter! Put the killers in jail!
It's the four-wheel drive Honda there. Individual was driving the vehicle down the street. ICE agent shot into the driver window, and the car veered off and crashed into the park.
So listen to the framing of this. This innocent person was just driving down the street and ICE shot into the window. The framing of this, again, like, guys, you got to remember, like, I know that everyone wants to debunk and own the libs right now. This is how it is being framed to leftist audiences. They believe this was an innocent person that didn't do anything wrong, that definitely didn't try to hit ICE with her car, that was just driving down the street, just observing the situation, and ICE shot her. Whether or not that is true makes no difference at all, because the left is going to behave based on what they believe is true.
Our cars here on the side of the road, right here. Got FBI on scene.
It doesn't matter, guys. You can debunk all you want. It doesn't fucking matter. The left is going to behave based on what they believe, not based on what you believe.
FBI is out here right now doing a crime scene investigation.
Something's happening over there. Can we help our community?
I'm sorry.
You can't help the community. Yeah, don't fucking let ICE get us. They did not already murder somebody. Go again. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? No! They're going after someone. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to get into it.
They're going after someone.
They're Paul right in the face. Right in the face.
Right in the face.
Right in their face.
W.
Right in their face.
Massive W. Got some water here. Not drinking anything fun. They're throwing ice at them.
They're getting ready to shoot again.
Get him!
They're getting hit. Yep. They just popped someone right in the face, point blank. Point blank.
You're sick motherfuckers.
Here you go. You're gonna run someone over?
Shoot him! Shoot him!
Get the fuck out of here!
They're going to drop us some liquid munitions right now.
I'm sure your mother and your father are very proud of you. Look at you. What a great person you are. What is that? You took that money left for that thing. Let's go on here.
Incoming. Hey, you're too fucking short. You're too fucking short. Hey, you're too fucking short. No. Get the fuck out of here. Hi.
Y'all probably don't get paid enough for this shit. I know you don't.
Yeah, get out.
Y'all must be broke to pack you shit.
Fuck out of here.
Fucking losers. Fuck off. We hate you. Your mother should have swallowed you and fixed this before it started, you assholes. We hate you.
You didn't hear that? Your mother should have swallowed you? Wow. No, this is a retard take. No retard takes in my chat. No, wrong.
You fucking asshole. Go the fuck back to where you came from.
Get the fuck out of our city. Get the fuck out of our city.
You gonna shoot someone else? Go the fuck out. You gonna shoot someone else?
Oh, that's where he threw him into the snow. Yo, hit him! Get him!
Terrorist coward motherfuckers, get the fuck out of
here!
Coward!
Yeah! Hit him! Honey! Shoot him!
We don't want you.
Oh, come on! What the fuck? Did he just take his stream down or something? Did he literally just take the stream down? Oh, no, it's back. Never mind. We're back!
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah.
That was even better the
That's
second
the
time
stuff.
around. Is that good for you guys? One in the chat if you
Yeah.
like that.
That's a good shit right there. Yep. Missed that. Let me get all that.
I know what
Yep.
you guys like,
Yep.
whether you admit it or not.
Woo! Oh, fuck. Okay, it's clear now.
All right, so we kind of already saw that stuff earlier on the clip with Breakthrough News, but of course, this is from a different angle. We're hearing more boots on the ground stuff. It's kind of picking up now where we left off. Again, guys, this is footage from earlier in the day. This was live right after the woman got shot, so we're seeing how the leftists were behaving. What are they yelling? What are they doing? We're going to look at Marcado Media's stream here because he was on the ground with them. Above my head, this is live in Minneapolis right now. They held a rally today. I have a spy stream I need to do at 8 p.m., but I might come back and watch this footage later tonight, or we might watch it tomorrow too. We're going to be doing ongoing coverage of this, so if you want to see this type of stuff, mount the like button for me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we're going to watch this. We might skip around a little bit, but we're going to keep going. Yeah, that's the vigil, I think. Yeah.
No.
Ice out of Minnesota. Ice out of Minnesota.
Woo!
You guys ready with your mask on? Ice out of Minnesota. Ice out of Minnesota.
It sucks, man. It sucks bad. Ah. Not doing well. It's all good though. We'll be all right. I'm a dumb asshole. I didn't grab my gas mask. Yeah. What happened? Oh yeah. Yeah. It's all good. That sucked a little bit. Yeah.
Guys, I just want to show you real quick. This is what's going around on leftist social media. It says ICE blocked the ambulance from the woman who they shot. Like, again, I'm just looking at the headline here. ICE blocked ambulance from helping after Minnesota shooting. That right now, that clip, whether or not it's real, doesn't really matter. Right now, that thing I just showed you is going viral on social media. This is why we have to understand the left's perspective and how they're propagandizing to their audience, because they're not, just because there's video of what happened doesn't mean their audience is being shown that. They are going to use this to recruit and radicalize more people, get more people politically active, get more people out to their protests, get more people to do destructive things. We care about the outcome of this. That is what we're trying to predict.
I'm full of tear gas before my surgery. I left it in the truck like an asshole.
What? Oh my god.
My mask, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not having with Andres. When I joined up illegally, why you get your chat out to us? You send it to me.
Oh, look, they're all suffering. All right, let's fast forward a little bit more. Let's see what else happens.
All right, sounds good.
Looks like they're gonna go do.
They just murdered her.
Okay, here we go. Let's watch this for a minute.
They're gonna get the SWAT vehicle out of here.
Hang on. I'm gonna read this super chat. I couldn't wait to tell you this. Candace took your advice. She just killed the Daily Wire. Really? No shit. Candace went after the Daily Wire. Listen, this is what I said Candace should do. I said that Candace needs to stop with the Charlie Kirk stuff. She needs to just let it lie. She needs to apologize to Erica. She needs to stop. She needs to direct all her ire at the Daily Wire, and she will be a hero again. Did she do a whole show dropping receipts on the Daily Wire? We're going to watch that shit on Friday. You bet we are. We're going to wait till happy hour to watch that. We're going to enjoy it. Thank you for letting me know. That's awesome.
This is gonna happen. Not a time. What's your rank?
We got. Oh man.
Gomez, what's your position? Why do you talk to your kids when you go home? I did a great job today. Yeah, walk away. Yeah, shake your hand.
Let's see.
And
oh, what are they saying? What are they saying?
Did what she felt was important to her at the time to stand up for her neighbors. She decided that she wanted to be a witness, to be an observer of the actions that ICE was engaging in. And
he was an observer.
Unfortunately, have been murdered by ICE agents. This morning, we believe, unfortunately, she passed away, or according to the folks that were witnessing the moment, have shared that to us. I want to just take a moment to step back a little bit and just to say to all of you that this is unacceptable behavior. I want to just echo, and I know there's a lot of leaders have spoken particularly about this, but I want to echo a message that actually came up from the sheriff, Hennepin County Sheriff, DeWanna Witt, who used profanity to explain how dangerous ICE was engaging in actions. She, as a law enforcement agent, and others have spoken about how dangerous, how untrained they are, and how easily something could have happened. And today we see that happening. A young observer killed in the line of observing, we believe in a peaceful manner. They are lying, as you hear today. They already shared lies about what took place.
A young observer just peacefully observing what was happening, and ICE is lying about it, and the media is lying about it, and she was just a peaceful person that was doing nothing wrong, and ICE came up and shot her in her car when she was just trying to drive away after she had been peacefully observing. This is what they believe, guys. This is what they believe.
We do have cameras. We do have eyewitnesses. They will not be able to lie through that. The truth will come out, and the public must be reminded in this moment that no one is above the law. No one, no ICE, no one is above the law.
You don't get them to tell the
today
truth. You
declaring and calling for all law
Snyder!
enforcement agencies in the state of Minnesota. Do not allow for the federal agency or the FBI to dominate or dictate what is happening in the.
Hey, we got a Rumble rant from Effectual Insurrection. Thanks, bro. I sent a DM on X. She hit an ICE agent standing in front of the car that she hit before the agent unloaded 3 shots justifiably. She was from Missouri, by the way. Listen, guys, we know all that. We've been streaming for an hour and a half now. We watched all the other footage earlier. We know what happened. What we are concerned about now is not what actually happened, because everyone's going to be talking about that. We do something different here. We are not concerned about what actually happened. We are concerned about what the left believes happens, how they are spinning this to their audience, what their audience believes, because they are going to behave in alliance, their behaviors are going to align with their beliefs. Their beliefs don't have to be based in reality for their beliefs to dictate their behaviors. What we are interested in here is what comes next. Is this going to be another George Floyd level clusterfuck? Okay, do me a favor. For every conservative retard that wants to say they believe lies, do me a favor. Go to a leftist organizing meeting and go in and tell them, excuse me, do you know that everything you believe is a lie? See how that goes for you. See if that changes their behaviors. You want to know why the left always wins and the right always loses? The right doesn't understand what the left fucking believes. So that's what we're going to do on this channel. If that's not for you, get the fuck out, go somewhere else.
This moment, we need every agency involved in protecting the citizens of this great state and city to take their role and responsibility in bringing charges where warranted and hold these officers who killed this young woman responsible, because we still believe in the Constitution of the United States, and we still believe in the rule of law in this state.
These are not paid protesters. That is a conservative bullshit myth. It's not real. Stop listening to people who lie to you. That's not real. These are not paid protesters.
Of Minnesota, no matter whatever is happening. And so we are demanding justice for this young woman. We are demanding justice for our state and for our country. I also want to remind folks in this moment of incredible tense and feel and angry and frustration that we are all feeling in this moment. We know the adversaries of our nation are aiming to take advantage of this moment, to take advantage of this president that we have, to take advantage of what is happening. And I call upon the decency of all of us, no matter if you are for ICE or against ICE, I don't care where you are. We call upon you to think about our nation, to think about your neighbors, to think about this young woman who has been killed today, murdered today, we believe, clearly. We want you to know that this is unacceptable behavior. What ICE has been doing has been dangerous. The targeting of Somali Americans and Somalis in general, who are mostly citizens of the United States, is dangerous and not only unacceptable, but the best, in fact, the best textbook definition of racism and discrimination in this country. I want to say something that my faith leadership would probably speak to me today, and I've been thinking about this because we've been thinking about these moments before. We've stood like this before after the murder of George Floyd. We have stood like this after the shooting that took place in our Catholic school here, not far from here. We have stood together many times, even after the murder of our great speaker, Melissa Hortman, and her husband. We as a community have come together, and I want to just say that in this moment, there's something happening in this nation.
She was not
And
Somali,
God
no,
chose
she was
us
white.
to bear the burden
She's
of
from
responding
Missouri.
to this moment.
She drove
And
to
so I
Flowers
call
to
upon
get
all
there.
of you to think in this moment that we are on the
Doesn't matter.
Minnesota's on the clock.
Doesn't fucking
Minneapolis
matter.
is on.
Does he have the footage or doesn't he have the footage? Does he have boots on the ground footage or doesn't he? I don't give a fuck about your fucking feelings about the person who filmed this. I give a fuck what's happening on the video. Can we please? Listen, man, I know there are a lot of new people here today, and I hope some of you care enough to stick around to learn what the left is really doing, but can we please stop with the bullshit and hinge into reality and pay attention to what is going on? Whether or not you like Marcado Media doesn't make a fucking difference. What matters is what the footage says. Pete, thanks so much for the super chat. Good to see you, bro. Kay, have you developed the class material on propaganda types and methods yet, or did I misunderstand? I mean, I'm not sure I ever committed to doing that specific thing. I'm going to be developing class materials, but not necessarily on that specific thing. But let's see how the year goes, Pete. I do appreciate the super chat. Thanks so much for dropping by.
On the clock. All the goodness that we have, the greatness that we are as people is on the clock. That means we need to stand up and be better than those who have engaged in violence against us. That means we stand up and we say the truth, even if that truth means we tell the full truth of everything that takes place. In this moment, we, as the citizens of this great state, as neighbors and friends and families and faith leaders and leaders of all kinds and people of all faiths and all walks of life, Minneapolis, it is cold, but it's not cold anymore. It is time to wake up and realize that we need to fight for justice. We need to stand up for justice, and we need to stand up for the truth no matter what is happening around us. This should have not happened this morning. It should not be happening anywhere else. It should not be happening in every corner of the city. So while this incident is taking place right now, some of you at home
wrong.
have considered that you're
Listen,
wrong.
I've already corrected you once on this. This is the second time. Third strike, you're getting banned from the channel. There are no paid protesters. That is a conservative bullshit myth. We don't shill conservative bullshit narratives here. You've now been corrected twice. That's strike 2. You say one more retard thing in my chat, you're getting permanently banned from the channel because you're not smart enough to be here.
Maybe a little bit less. This is a moment you decide to do more. If you thought ICE may not be coming to your neighborhood, they did come and they are coming. If you thought that maybe something like this.
And guys, I need everyone to be shaming anyone who's saying retard stuff in the chat. Please don't let just me do the shaming. You guys should all be shaming people who are saying retard stuff in the chat. We welcome questions, guys. If you have a question, ask a question. But do not shill conservative bullshit talking points in my chat. I will not have it. Thank you, Andre, for the super chat. They think their behavior is acceptable. Yes, they do.
This would not happen. It did happen. If you thought for some reason maybe there's something good about this, but you realize the worst thing we just saw, an evil version of it. So I want to just thank everybody for coming out. I know we are in deep pain and frustration today, and I'm sad to say there's a family among us tonight that will not have a loved one with them. But they will have the love from all of us with them. And for the first time, they will see the goodness of all of us, and we will stand up for her. We will stand up for all of our neighbors. And in this moment, we must fight for all of us. And I'm demanding the governor, I'm demanding the BCA, and all other law enforcement agencies, the county prosecutors and others, to look at this incident and to properly bring charges where warranted. Now I'd like to turn over to Myrak. They have been also on the ground. In fact, Myrak actually has received a lot of the eyewitness information, and so we will be sharing that hopefully with those agencies as time. I want to bring Myra to talk.
How you hold it? Gotcha. Hello, everybody. My name is. My name is Mira Altabella Resendez. I am a member of the Minnesota Immigrant Rights Action Committee, or MIRAC. We are a grassroots, all
Immigrant rights
volunteer
groups.
immigrant rights organization that's been fighting for legalization for all and an end to deportations in the Twin Cities since 2006. We are here today to represent people who have been putting so much on the line, taking so much time and energy out of their days to do what's right, which is to defend innocent people.
Immigrant rights groups are one of the main types of groups organizing the anti-ICE protests. They are the ones that have set up all these hotlines all over the country where if you spot ICE in your neighborhood, you can call the hotline and then they disseminate that out. There are immigrant rights groups, like dozens of them at least, in every single state in this country. Some local and county governments actually send people to immigrant rights groups, so they support this. This is all far left activism. And the immigrants rights groups are working very closely with the tenant rights groups. The tenant rights groups are the ones that are working with people who are renting apartments and things like that to organize them, to put them all in signal groups, to do the anti-ICE organizing. So this is the immigrant rights part. Then we have the tenant rights part. That makes up the majority of the anti-ICE protesters on the far left. Why is this allowed? Ask the Republicans in Congress. I would like to abolish all unions everywhere, and I would like to stop funding all these people. Go ask your elected Republican why they haven't done shit about it.
To defend immigrants, even if they aren't whatever definition of innocent that you have, that does not mean that ICE can go in and kidnap them without any
They
due process.
raise money, so if they get paid,
And it
they
means
get paid
even
by
less
donation.
that ICE can show up into our communities and kill somebody who was only here trying to do what Minneapolis does best, which is protect each other.
Yeah.
I'm really, really proud to be a Minneapolis resident. I'm so happy to live here because I know that the people show up for each other. In 2020, after George Floyd was killed, we showed up in the streets and we said that we would not stand for it. And that's what we are doing here today, only a few blocks away from that site. I'm also embarrassed to be in Minneapolis living here and to feel representative of it because this type of violence, this political violence from our law enforcement agencies is nowhere near new. Even since before 2020, there have been police killings, law enforcement killings in Minneapolis, specifically targeted in South Minneapolis a lot of the time. And you know, Minneapolis has this reputation for having violent residents, but the real ones bringing the violence are the police, and it's the law enforcement who come in here. They don't know the people who live here. They don't care about us, and we know that because of what we saw today and what we've been seeing for the past several months. As our neighbors are ripped from their families, they're ripped from their homes, from their jobs, and have their lives changed for the worse forever. And so in Murak, the past year since Trump started his second administration.
Hey, you know what, guys? You know what? You want to see conservatives get emotional? Just tell them these are not paid protesters and they're not funded by George Soros. And Ashley, you watch how many tears come out of conservatives' eyes when I tell them very basic information like the left doesn't hate white people, it's about systemic racism, or the left are not paid protesters, or stop debunking the left, it doesn't work, or the left doesn't care about your opinion, or any of these other conservative bullshit talking points. I've seen many conservatives cry just like this woman is crying right now. So perhaps, you know, step down off the high horse because your side ain't any better.
We have been putting on trainings to make sure that allies to immigrants are ready to respond to raids. We have been putting out Know Your Rights information so that our immigrant neighbors know what their rights are and what they can do to protect themselves. We have been putting on direct actions and protests. That's really our bread and butter, to call attention to these issues and to show that it's really all about us. Okay. And we also had a victory a few months ago of winning in the city of Minneapolis a stronger separation ordinance to keep MPD from working with ICE. And that is something that we put so much work into and that we are so proud of.
They put together an ordinance to prevent the local police from working with ICE.
But it obviously is not enough because this happened today, despite that ordinance passing. And we will continue to be in the streets and we will continue to call on our local legislators, on the federal government to do better and to do right by Minneapolis, by St. Paul, by the state of Minnesota, because it is unacceptable They are so much more afraid of us than we are of them, and they're the ones with the guns.
Yeah.
That is not protection. It's shameful.
Yes. Cowards.
And thank you all for being out here today. I do want to plug that MURAC, we are going to be hosting a sort of vigil and rally event right here at Portland and 34th at 5 p.m. tonight to keep calling attention and remembering the woman who was just out here doing everything that she could to protect our community, showing what Minneapolis is really made of. And yeah, we hope to see people out here again later. Thank you.
Thank you, Malcolm. Appreciate it.
I know some people have seen those. If you've seen any bystander video, how would you describe what led up to the shooting? Because they're describing, someone using their vehicle as a weapon and a federal agent acting in fear for their lives. Have you seen any video from the scene, and if so, what does it show you?
I don't know. There is both eyewitness and there is clear video, and the video does show someone. From what we could see, the videos at least I saw, it shows someone who's peaceful, who's at a stop, who's trying to take directions, my understanding, and then I believe as they start to move a little bit, they're shot. So
she was peaceful. She was just at a stop. She was just there to observe. She was trying to take directions from ICE. And then she just drove forward a little bit and they shot her in her car. Again, that's the message being communicated tonight.
I think the way that right now I can tell it's probably the worst possible scenario of ICE being involved in shooting an innocent person is how it appears to us right now.
Exactly.
But there
That's what it
are
looks like.
eyewitnesses and there are multiple angles and videos, which means the truth will eventually come out very clearly and undisputed by the facts on the ground.
Does anyone know anything about this person?
No, not at this point. And we want to protect this family for now until information is very clear to them. I want to give it to a couple of the pastors. Some of them were here on the scene early.
Hi, everybody. I am the Reverend Ashley
Look
Horan.
at this. Hang on. This is a post that was, I'm going to show this to you on my phone. This was a post that was just put out by the Party for Socialism and Liberation. Justice for Nicole Good. Let me get this up on my screen. Hang on. This is horrible. You guys can't even see it. Hang on. Let me show it to you on my screen. Let me be a professional streamer on the internet and show you guys my actual stream so you guys can see what I just showed you and actually interact with it. Here it is. Boo-ba-doo. Justice for Renee Nicole Good. And they got a picture of her already murdered by ICE in Minneapolis. This was just put out by the Party for Socialism and Liberation. As you guys can't even see it. You guys can't even see it. Why didn't you tell me? Can't even see it. There it is. Justice for Renee Nicole Good, murdered by ICE in Minneapolis. This was put out by the Party for Socialism and Liberation a half an hour ago. As a reminder, the Party for Socialism and Liberation is one of the groups that is organizing the mass day of action on Saturday. As a reminder, we went into an organizing call with the DSA last night, where the DSA said they were organizing with the Party for Socialism and Liberation to do a mass day of action. That was in response to Venezuela. And now you have the Venezuela stuff that they were already organizing around anyway. And now you add on top of it it's the same groups organizing with like twice the ammo. So we're going to see huge protests this weekend. We're probably going to see protests all week. I just got a notification that the PSL in Boston is literally hosting a rally on Boston Common, like right now, like literally right now. This is going to be happening all over the country. We are going to be covering this all week. I'm going to be covering the protest coverage as much as I can this weekend as well. I have a spy stream in about an hour, so I'm going to have to leave and come back, but I'm going to come back later and do protest coverage showing you guys the vigil tonight, I think. So we'll do a recap of that. There is going to be a metric ton of this content coming out, guys. I hope you will consider subscribing to the channel. I will give you the best boots on the ground, nuanced analysis coverage of the far left that you're going to find on the internet anywhere. You're welcome. Let's go back over here.
Universalist minister. I'm the Reverend Ashley Horan. I am a Unitarian Universalist minister. I am a parent, and I live a block away from here. This is my community. What I want to start by saying is that Minneapolis is a community where we have always known that it is our neighbors that protect each other. For years, I cannot tell you how many times I have said things like this in front of cameras when we have had to come out together because our mayor, our governor, the police have not protected this community. And because of that, we are incredibly strong today. We have lot captains, we have rapid response networks, we are providing each other food and safety, we are walking each other's children to the bus. Let that sink in, friends. Our babies are not safe going from their house to the bus stop because they are worried about the kidnapping of their parents. We know here that there is no such thing as other people's children. None. They are all our children. We are each other's neighbors. And Minneapolis knows this profoundly because we have had to over time. Today, this community showed up and showed out. I got a call this morning on my Signal chat saying, get out here, they're kidnapping a parent at Green Central Elementary School across the street from my house. We ran out the door, I abandoned my Zoom meeting, and everybody was there. There were 40, 50 people there already because we know how to do this, because we are ready and because we know we have to. We should not have to, but we will. And we know that every single life is sacred, that all of us have a duty to protect one another, and that we need ICE and all federal agencies out of the city to manage the mayor and the police. Stop ICE.
Go arrest ICE. Go arrest ICE.
Go arrest ICE. Go arrest ICE. Go arrest ICE. Go arrest ICE. Go arrest ICE.
So we got chanting underneath. They're saying go arrest ICE.
Go arrest ICE. Go arrest ICE. Go arrest ICE. Go arrest ICE. Go arrest ICE. And go arrest ICE. 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 Let me yell death too. Go arrest ICE. Yell death too. Go arrest ICE. Go arrest ICE.
All right, I'm gonna need to drop. I'm gonna need to drop. Hold on. I'm gonna need to drop a couple of my stuff, you guys, on the way there.
Go arrest ICE. Go arrest ICE. Go arrest ICE. Go arrest ICE.
I got my my schedule, my surgeries canceled, so they don't want to risk putting me under with chemical irritants in my system now.
So I just want to give you guys, we're going to do a little fast forward, and I'm going to give you a sneak preview of what's coming. And this is actually from our Cato Media stream, and we may get there, we may not. We have about 50 more minutes so we can watch this, but here's a clip that Nick Sorter posted on Twitter. Basically what happened after they left that area is that whole mob of people went marching into town, and they went to try to, like, literally, like, smash the doors of the federal courthouse. So let's just watch this clip real quick so we can get a preview of what's coming.
Out now! Out now! Out now! Out now! Out now!
what's going to be coming on the stream. I think we get the basic gist. Let's go back again. This is earlier. And actually, I'm going to fast forward a little bit. I'm going to see they're basically just hanging. Oh, now it looks like something's happening here. Okay, let's go. All right.
We keep us safe. We keep us safe. We keep us safe.
We keep us safe. That's about being in solidarity.
We keep us safe.
We keep us
We
safe.
keep us safe. We keep us safe.
Guys, when they're saying we keep us safe, they mean in the face of the police, in the face of ICE, in the face of DHS. They believe the police, ICE, DHS, National Guard, they're all the same to the left. Remember, they're all the same thing. They're all enforcers of capitalism. They believe that they are all in danger because ICE literally wants to murder them. And so when they're chanting, "We keep us safe, we keep us safe," they believe that they are responsible for protecting each other in the face of the evil oppressors of the police. People didn't want to watch it, Malcolm. I tried to find it. People didn't want to watch it. They wanted to watch this, so we're watching this. I have the Tim Walz press conference on my computer. People didn't want to watch it.
What do we do?
So we're watching
Stand
this.
up, fight back. When immigrants are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back. When immigrants are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back.
When immigrants are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When immigrants are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When immigrants are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back. Yeah, I mean, I don't think people are interested in Malcolm, to be honest.
And you know that's a lie. Cops have never been the good guys.
You're nobody's hero.
Not a crime. You're fucking pathetic. We will say it every time. Yourself to sleep at night, though. What a pathetic failure. Protesting is not a crime. We will say it every time. Protesting is not a crime.
Protesting is not a crime.
We will say it every time. Protesting is not a crime. We will say it every time.
Protesting is not a crime.
We will say it every time. Protesting is not a crime.
No. The protesters are absolutely Antifa. They are, yes.
Immigrants! 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 Immigrants!
I know, right?
Immigrants!
Oh, yeah? Yeah!
Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our city! Our city!
All right.
Our city! Our city! Our city! Our city! Our city! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets!
It looked like something interesting happened there. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah! Is this like a MAGA person? Is this a MAGA person? Okay, we need to back up. We're getting boring there for a second. Is this a MAGA person? What the fuck just happened? Okay, let's see.
You guys are cool with guys shooting them.
I fast forwarded too
What's going on over
What's that
here?
guy doing? What's that guy doing? FRSO, that guy had on his hat, that's Freedom Road Socialist Organization. That was a good spot to whoever said it in the chat.
Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out!
FRSO.
Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out!
Whoa! Who is this guy? Oh, they're hitting him? And this MAGA people is why you do not go to these events to provoke people, because the crowd will literally beat the shit out of you. This guy's getting off light at this point. This could get very dangerous for him very, very quickly. Do not do this. Do not ever do this. Going viral on I have gone viral on social media many times. Going viral on social media is not worth getting the literal shit kicked out of you by a mob of people.
Don't cut the fucking woman! Do not cut the fucking woman! He's so gone! He's gone! You did it, man! You fucking you! Get the fuck out! Get out! Get out! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out!
You gotta get up and walk away, is what he just said.
You should never fucking put your hands. That guy hit it one man.
Probably, yeah. Skinhead. They're probably assuming he's a fascist.
Why doesn't Nick Shirley and them come out now?
Why doesn't Arcado Media just said, why doesn't Nick Shirley and them come out now? Well, I think Nick Shirley is smart for staying away from this mess.
Where's Nick Shirley and Nick Sorter and all the right-wing idiots now to come out and cheer on ICE? Where's the Portland MAGA group that were out there cheering on ICE?
Don't do it, guys. Don't go to these events.
Where are they at now?
Don't do it. They're gonna kick.
So they had to call. That's why they had to call up support, and you had that fucking loser from Matt Tardio, that fucking loser, little midget, called for support in Portland
Matt
because he
Tardio
already knew that's what would happen to him.
Retard. Massive.
That's exactly
retard.
what would happen.
Massive retard.
No!
Oh. Yeah, Matt retardio. Yeah.
Mayor Jacob Fry said,
Never.
Get the fuck out of Minneapolis.
Never.
That's what Mayor Fry said.
Never. There is never an appropriate time to confront these people. Every time you confront these people, you put yourself in physical danger. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Nothing will be accomplished. Literally nothing will be accomplished by doing this. You have to be smarter than this, guys.
Stand up like that! Stand up like that! Stand up like that! Stand up like that! Stand up like that!
Yeah, Minneapolis police, they all want ICE out.
No. You want to say that being smart is a defeatist attitude? Literally go fuck yourself. You've probably never done anything. I've gone undercover with Antifa more than anyone in the fucking country. I'm going to say that again. Over the last several years, I have gone undercover with Antifa more times than any independent journalist in the fucking country. Me telling you to be smart is not a defeatist attitude. It is having done this for a lot fucking longer than you have, knowing more than you will ever dare dream, having put myself in physical danger many times. I am talking about what works and what does not work. You accomplish nothing by being a conservative retard, going into an angry mob of leftists deliberately to provoke them to go viral on the fucking internet. You only get your ass kicked. Nothing good happens. There is no progress that's made. They end up spinning the footage to use it against you in the first place. So literally shut the fuck up. If you have never done anything, especially close to what I've done, do not dare come into my chat and tell me you have a defeatist attitude because you're telling us not to behave like unhinged fucking losers. Go fuck yourself. Thank you, Queen Cynthia, for the channel memberships. Boom.
They're not. They even heard one of the Minneapolis cops here. He's like, I'm not here to share my opinion, but you know, you could tell that they're tired of the federal presence here.
Oh no! Oh no, you just got banned for being too stupid to be here. Oh no!
Stand up,
fight back! Oh no! Bye! Thank you.
Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back!
Yeah, she's a community observer. Community observer. She was pulling out because ICE boxed her in. She was pulling out to leave, and ICE shot her. ICE shot her 4 times. You guys, right-wing media is cooked. Like, they're gonna lie. They lie. Okay, I don't care anymore. They're liars. That's it. There's nothing to even analyze with right-wing media. It's all lies.
There's nothing to analyze.
If you hear it from right-wing media, it's automatically a lie.
It's automatically a lie. Uh-huh.
4 times in the face, yes. ICE shot and killed her. Shot her 4 times in the face.
4 times in the face.
Okay,
We're trying to get away from it.
Fast forwarding, see what else happens. Let's see.
Shut it down! If we don't get it, shut it down!
If we don't get it, shut it down! If we don't get it, shut it down!
If we don't get it, shut it down!
For the idiots that want to fight a mob, remember a quote from Shot Caller, a warrior's greatest weapon is their mind. Fight smart, not emotional. That is exactly right, Real Rain. I appreciate the super chat. Thanks so much. Guys, we're going to be streaming this for about another 40 minutes. After that, I have to go do a spy stream. So tonight, we are going inside a live leftist activism call. So if you want to join us for a live leftist activism call, make sure you are a YouTube channel member. Make sure you're a Substack subscriber. If you're a supporter on Locals, Patreon, or Twitter subscriptions, the information has been posted out. I will come back and do post-game coverage after the spy stream, but I can't control when leftist calls are scheduled, guys. So we have to go infiltrate the call tonight. We got to record what they're saying because we want to put that out on the internet. And so we're going to go do that in about 40 minutes. And then we're going to come back later and I'm going to watch the rally that happened earlier that was still live streaming up there. So again, there's plenty of time. But get a YouTube channel membership. Join the Substack. You can come and join us tonight for our spy stream coverage. And we have 2 spy streams tomorrow. So it is a big old leftist organizing week. We already saw that one. Thank you, KK, for the super sticker. I very much appreciate it.
Shut it down! Make some noise for you!
Okay, let's fast forward. Did they What's that? Did they set something on fire? Did they set a flag on fire?
If we don't get it,
I would prefer that people sign up for the Substack because that's going to give you access to some exclusive content that I only have over on the Substack. But if you would rather be a YouTube channel member because you just want access to the spy streams, that's totally fine. Whatever you guys want to do, whatever works best for you is totally fine. But you will get access to extra content over on the Substack, in addition to, of course, all the free stuff that I post out there. But it is entirely up to you guys. And I appreciate the support either way.
our city. Whose city? Our city. Whose city? Our city. Whose city? Our city. Whose city? Our city. When I say immigrants, you say matter. Immigrants. Immigrants. Immigrants.
Immigrants matter. Immigrants matter. Immigrants matter.
Immigrants. Immigrants. Whose streets? Our streets. 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 If we don't get it, shut it down. 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 Make some noise for yourselves. Everybody, thank you for being out here. This is what we have to do. We have to keep showing up for our neighbors. We have to keep showing up for our neighbors. We will not allow one more person to be taken. And that's the energy that we have to have. First they came for the black people, and we didn't say shit. Then they came for the Muslims. We didn't say shit. Now they're coming for the immigrants, and we gotta say shit. Because if we don't say something, there'll be no one around to show up for us. We are all we got. We are all we got. We are all we got. We gotta show up for each other. This is a Black Lives Matter issue. This is an Immigrant Rights Matter issue. This is a Muslim Lives Matter issue. We are all in this together. We gotta be showing up for each other. Somos unidos en la lucha. Si tú vienes por uno, tú vienes por todo. Somos aquí, unidos en la lucha. Unidos en la lucha.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Fuck the FBI! Fuck the FBI!
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Fuck the FBI! Fuck the FBI!
Hey, don't let him! Don't let him! No, fuck that! No,
no KKK, no racist USA! No cops!
No KKK, no racist USA! No cops! No KKK, no racist USA! No cops! No KKK, no racist USA!
No cops!
Pop quiz in the chat. What do cops, the KKK, and racist USA have in common? Thank you, Cynthia, for the 5 channel memberships. What do cops, racist USA, and the KKK all have in common? Congrats to everyone who got a channel membership from Cynthia.
On that shit!
Burning a flag!
Hell
no! That was like a special flammable flag. Like really ultra flammable flag. Wow. No cops, no KKK, no racist USA. Guys, as a reminder, the left believes that the only way to fix racism is to overthrow capitalism. By capitalism, they mean the United States government and the Constitution, because they believe that the government and the Constitution only exist to protect capitalism, and they cannot abolish capitalism without abolishing the government and the United States Constitution. That's why they burn American flags, because they are trying to abolish the government, overthrow the government, and abolish the Constitution, because they believe that racism can only be solved when capitalism is overthrown, because they believe capitalism, the system that upholds racism, created all racism in the first place. So when the left says whiteness, they're not talking about skin color. They are talking about systemic racism, or the system that upholds racism, which is capitalism.
We will say it every time. Protesting is not a crime. We will say it every time.
Yes, we are. You don't know the left's definition of capitalism, which is private property ownership. Private property ownership still exists in this country. So as far as the left is concerned, we are. Capitalism to them means private property ownership. There are also cultural aspects of capitalism. You do not understand the left's definition of capitalism if you think that we do not live in a capitalist society, according to them right now. I'm sorry.
Or here, huh?
Okay, we're gonna fast forward a little bit more, see what else happens.
Share the stream.
They're just standing right. I think they start marching at some point. So I want to get to the part where they start marching. Whoa! What's going on here? Thank you, Rebel Well, I gotta go to my. I'm glad it's streaming. There is a rally going on in Portland tonight, so. Glow in the dark, welcome! There we go. Now I can hear myself think. Not all the drumming. Eyes out now. Eyes out now. Eyes out now. Eyes out now. I don't know. What? Don't know. No. Guys, listen. You cannot convince someone to leave a cult that they do not want to leave. If people leave the left, it's because they come to the realization on their own. You cannot convince someone to leave a prison that they have built for themselves. You cannot get someone to leave a cult that they don't want to leave. The left is a cult. They only listen to other leftists. They only listen to leftist propaganda. Their behaviors align with their beliefs, which are influenced by what they listen to. Spending any time trying to de-radicalize them is a wasted effort. They're starting to march now, so we'll tune into this. And again, guys, we can do this for about another 20 minutes before I have to leave to go do Spy Stream. But I will be back later tonight after the Spy Stream is over. Spy Stream is only scheduled to last about an hour and a half. So it's going to be a relatively short organizing call if it all goes to schedule. But I appreciate everyone hanging out, and we will be doing this coverage all week. Oh, come on! There it goes. We're back. I want everyone to look at how many people they were able to mobilize on a Wednesday afternoon. And the reason they were able to do this is all of those signal groups that they've set up. So they were literally communicating with each other in these signal groups like the minute that all of this started popping off. And that is how they were able to get this organized so quickly. The right can't get this many people out to a rally when Trump is not involved, but the left can get people like this to come out in an instant because of their organizing apparatus. Do I have to, you're a YouTube channel member, so someone gave you a YouTube channel membership. You can find the information for Spy Stream under the post tab. So if you're a YouTube channel member, you are invited to Spy Stream tonight. You just have to go to the post tab to find the link. Ice out now! Ice out now! Thank you, OC, for the gifted channel membership! Whoa! They're attacking that car. OC, I really appreciate it. Don't worry about it. I appreciate everything people donate, no matter how much.
Turn this shit down, man.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I would say so. Yep. We're pretty tough. Yes, we are. Yep. Yep. Hear the whistles, guys? So the reason that you hear whistles is the left hands out these kits that have whistles and then zines. Zines are a propaganda tool of the far left. We talk about zines an awful lot. Zines are there is a zine that teaches people there is a whistle code that people have to blow on their whistle. It's kind of like Morse code to warn people if ICE are in the neighborhood. So the reason you're hearing whistles is they literally hand out whistles in their community groups so that like the minute someone sees a car that looks suspicious, they blow on their fucking whistle to warn their neighbors that ICE is coming to deport them. We have a Rumble rant from Thor's Rune over on Rumble. I occasionally listen to Rev Left radio podcasts about 5 years ago to get an understanding of what they believe based on Nebraska. Good tip. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you.
I don't know, this is an impromptu march or what, but it sure looks like it.
Thank you. Welcome.
Sure looks like an impromptu march, right?
Welcome,
So
James
we're live
Pico
on Portland
Jimbo.
Avenue.
We appreciate you.
Crowd has started a unplanned march now down the street. Tell Facebook to come to YouTube. That's the best I can do right now. Not on live view because just still growing pains and trying to figure it out.
All right, they're gonna march down the street for a little while. Let's fast forward again. See what happens.
Leave the cult.
We'll get to where they get to the city. So they marched into the city. This is downtown Minneapolis, guys. I recognize it because of all the bridges connecting the buildings. So they're now in downtown Minneapolis, I think. Okay, let's go. We're just gonna fast forward and see where they go.
6.
As much as we can.
Right. Okay. Oh shoot. Are you? Shoot.
They're going right down the middle of the street in the middle of the day.
When I chose an addiction to cope with.
Look at this. They're walking into traffic.
Unbiased journalism doesn't mean you don't have your opinion. It's whether or not I tell you what's happening despite my opinion. Like, I don't support the ICE agents. I don't support what they're doing. But as a journalist, I got to go there and film what they're doing without stopping them. Like, I'm not there to stop them or protest them, yell at them.
I believe it.
Whistle at them. Like, that's just not what I do, right? We got to stay a third eye view.
Look at the huge crowd at that vigil. That's live right now, guys. That's live in Minneapolis. There is a giant crowd.
And the only people I'm really funded by are people that watch me.
Walking into traffic.
I don't have anything else. I even tried to get some local news reports or local news.
Oh, here they are right in front of the courthouse. Okay.
Unzip my body. Oh boy. So we got a crowd out here chanting outside of the courthouse in downtown Minneapolis. Chanting ICE out now. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. Good ideas. Listen, Chad. Like I said, we get some support for activists that tune in, and I appreciate that. But I'm not. It's by design. Like, I don't want to be in the planning. It would kind of ruin it. It wouldn't be independent journalism if I knew what was going to happen. Right? I only can predict with connecting the dots of the administration and like what could happen next. But when we're on the ground out here, I truly do not know. This is where we're at. We're out here at the Diana Murphy Courthouse. Take a moment and like the stream if you guys haven't. Share it out if you could.
Guys, it does look like the vigil, the streaming of the vigil in Minneapolis has ended. As a reminder, I will be coming back to watch that later tonight. I want to hear their rally. I want to hear their speeches and stuff like that. I just can't watch it right now. We're wrapping up our coverage in the next 10 minutes or so. Murphy's Pool, I've been watching the Jeffersons on FETV. I forgot how hot Wheezy was. Absolute Smoke Show. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Guys, you have about 10 to 15 more minutes to sign up for Spy Stream. As a reminder, we do have a Spy Stream tonight where we are going inside a live leftist training. I'm going to have to shut down this stream. I am going to be starting a new stream. This is a member-only stream. It is a supporter-exclusive stream. If you are a member on my Substack, my Locals, my Patreon, a Twitter subscriber, or a YouTube channel member, you can find the link for Spy Stream posted on whichever platform you support on. The actual meeting gets started at like 8:30, but I have to shut this down. I have to set up the new stream and stuff like that. So this is a supporter exclusive. This will not be live for everyone because it's a supporter exclusive. But then after this, around 9:30 or 10 o'clock tonight Eastern time, I will come back and we will watch other protest coverage and footage from the day so that we can get a good sense of what happened today before we move into tomorrow, because this whole week, guys, is going to be a giant, massive shit show, okay? There's going to be massive protests on Saturday. We already know that. They were already planned. But I think leading up to that, we're going to see round and round of bullshit. So we're kind of rounding out our coverage for right now. People have a little bit more time to get signed up on the Substack or to become a YouTube channel member. And I hope you guys will join us for Spy Stream tonight because, you know, we should be watching this stuff live.
Ice out now! 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 Ice out now!
Thank you, team. Appreciate it, bro.
Somebody has to come and address us. I want you to get first things. I want to feel
Yeah, are you going to have it like out here? Like,
yes, bro. They have to come and address our crowd before we disperse. Okay, bro. We're not going nowhere until it's up.
All right,
What's
bro.
your name?
Mercado, Andrew Mercado.
Yes, sir.
I live here. I'm from here.
Okay,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, bro.
Thank you, Andre.
I want you to get same kind of care news.
All right, bro.
So watch us.
I'll be paying attention. I'll be looking, of course, bro. Yeah. Sure. Welcome. It's been chaotic here.
Let's see. Fast forward a little bit.
Share something?
Oh, here we go.
Peacefully.
Here's something happening.
Right out there. I thank everybody. I remember in school, we learned about having a drink. Yeah.
Learned.
Fuck the dream we have today. And we're not dreaming, we're living. And guess what we're gonna do? We're not gonna let no innocent people die on our watch. We're not gonna let some foreign people ICE come to our people and kill us. That's why I stopped you. She didn't do nothing. I saw the video. She just drove off. Wrong is wrong and right is right. She drove off innocently. And they killed her, shot her in her head. Murdered her. Murdered her.
Shot her in the head.
So this is where it stops.
Didn't do nothing.
Federal people shit, man, to jail, and guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna come together, nigga, and we're gonna do things right, peacefully. They want to mess things up. Yeah, peacefully. And what happens when they do it again? They're not, because we're together. Peacefulness gets us killed. This is what we do. We're marching. This ain't a million-man march. It's a 1,000-man march. Don't give them headlines. They stop the bear spray. They don't have bear sprays no more. Calm down. We're peaceful. We're organized. That's crazy as fuck. That's crazy as fuck. And y'all literally are like, no. I want my public defender. Are we talking about public defenders? You want to say something? What are we talking about? No,
First things first, though, I do not speak for any agency at all whatsoever.
I
will say that we got people being shot in the face on our streets.
We got people shot in the face.
Every goddamn judge on either side of me, in the state courts, in the federal courts, can be doing something. At the very least, keeping ICE out of those fucking courtrooms. They have the power to do that. Everybody in every part of this whole structure has the ability to resist.
Yes.
To resist in some way. The question is, when are they going to do it?
We're gonna start. We're gonna start.
We're gonna ice out ICE.
Let's go. Yeah, someone else to share something?
If they're chicken shit about opening these doors because we're out here, I say these doors don't fucking open until ICE is out of this city. Tell you people, here, now, this is the time.
This is the time.
We need unity. Get here. Be here. Be a person who in 50 years will be proud to tell your grandchildren the truth about what you did in 2026. Those fucking cowards think of the lies they'll be telling for the rest of their fucking lives when this is over. Think of the lies they will tell to avoid consequences when we, the people, have had our fucking uprising. I am tired of fighting for my neighbors.
When we, the people, have had our uprising, because these are communist guys. These are not Democrats. These are not liberals. These are not progressives. These are communists that are wanting to overthrow the government. We got a super chat from Little Miss here. Here is some support from us. Julietta and Jenny say hi. We are looking forward to Spy Stream later. I do appreciate that, guys. Hi, Julietta and Jenny. We appreciate you guys.
Peacefully and talk. Does anybody want to come peacefully and talk? Does anybody have a word in their heart? Anybody knows the victim? Anybody knows the victim? I can share their gratitude and her love. Because she was a beautiful woman. She loved everybody.
You know, when I was a kid and I was attending school, they told us about, you know, Nazi Germany and fascist Italy and dictatorships like that. And I always questioned when I was a kid, how did the people of these countries allow this to happen? Why didn't they rise up and fight? But seeing as what I've seen in this country, I realize that it's easier than you think. You blink and your freedoms are gone unless we stand up here and fight to protect them. We have to stand together in unity and show these people that
we will not be silent.
Thank you. Does anybody else want to say something with gratitude, peacefully, so everybody can understand what's going on?
If we're gonna march, y'all gotta let people keep up. We lost so many people because the front was moving too fast.
True.
That's how we stick together. That's all.
I got an idea. This is great. I don't know how to do anything.
Woman talking.
I don't know. I say we line up right across these and block these doors.
Yeah, right.
I second that motion. Go ahead. Try and move us. Let's block them in.
You know what? She's a lawyer, so is that all right? Is that all right?
I refuse to provide legal advice.
Oh, okay, it's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. But
I will say, misdemeanor bail, $78 exactly is the minimum bail. Make sure you have some cash on you. When
I got
you
some
are
cash
out.
for everybody.
Make sure that you get yourselves out.
For real. Yeah. Right or not. It's for you. So let's organize and let's lock these doors up so they can lose business and deal with this atrocity that happened.
If they arrest us all, it's going to be a party in jail.
All right, guys. There is about half an hour left on this stream. I did show you guys a little clip earlier that they do try to bang down the doors of the courthouse. We have to end it now, though, because I have to get ready to do my spy stream. And again, I will be coming back later for additional coverage. We do have a question. Does chat realize they're in a cult? Yeah. See, this is our average. This is a great way to end it. Chat, do you realize that you're in a cult? and the evil fat woman on the screen, according to the conservative retards who got their feelings hurt today, I am controlling all of you. Do you guys realize that? Do you guys all know you're in a cult? Is there a sign? Is there literally a sign on the stream right now that says this is a cult? And guess what? It's a cult for high IQ people that actually want to hinge into reality with what's going on. It is not a cult for low IQ people. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You just hit it out of the park on that one. You just hit it out of the park on that one, bro. This is a smear campaign that's been debunked for 5 fucking years. Does everyone in the chat know about the smear campaign that the conservative retard started on me to say that I dated a pedophile when I didn't? Does everyone know there are multiple videos on this channel debunking this smear campaign, and yet still the conservative retards do this? One in the chat if you guys care about the conservative retard smear campaign. 2 in the chat if you're going to stick around because you don't give a fuck, because we actually do important shit on this channel. 1 in the chat if you're going to go with this guy and you're going to allow this retard to lead you. 2 in the chat if you don't give a fuck because he's a low IQ retard. And yeah, we got to ban you, bro. We got to ban you. I told you were getting banned. You didn't believe me. We're going to go ahead and ban this guy too. Got to get the retards out. Yup, we are in a fucking cult. Just a Drummer says over on Rumble. Yeah. Nice try, losers. Nice try. But I gotta go because I gotta get ready for Spy Stream. Guys, there is still time to join for Spy Stream if you feel like it. Become a YouTube channel member. Support my work on Substack. Join on one of the other platforms. We're gonna go watch a live leftist organizing call about how socialists organize, and we're gonna actually hear directly from them how they're organizing, what they're doing, stuff like that. If you're not coming to Spy Stream, actually, no, this is a good idea. If you're not coming to Spy Stream, go to Portland Andy's channel and watch his coverage. I adore Portland Andy. I really appreciate him. So if you're not coming to Spy Stream and you want to watch live coverage, go to Portland Andy's channel. It's a great option. I appreciate that. All right, guys, I will be back in a little while and we'll do more coverage tonight. But for right now, I'm out. Take care. We'll see you guys.
How are you feeling? How long have you been here? 3 months, May 17th. And what brought you? That's difficult to answer. I'm not completely like other people. What do you mean by that? playing the piano for people has eventually resulted in your being here in the hospital. That's difficult to answer.